Good day, my friends, good day. Welcome. Today is day 12. Yes, the dirty dozen. Okay, so how we're doing, how we're feeling, okay. I've mentioned the numbness before, been doing my exercise each day. It's still there, I don't know if it's slightly getting better, but it's not getting any worse. You know, I think it's like, it's not affecting me mind as much and what I, worried about, because I mean, obviously I'm on today, I've done 11 days. I've done okay, I think. You know, obviously it's been hard work, but I'm not feeling any other effects. I don't feel grip or anything's getting worse, so we'll continue on there. So yesterday we had 11:03. So in the previous one was 11:20. I'm just giving you a slight recap. I'm not going to go all the way back. So, you know, today we'll see how it goes. If we get between them two, that's okay. We might even break the 3 minute mark. It's 3 minute mark. That would be impressive, wouldn't it? The 11 minute mark, the 3 minute mark. I'd like to see that video, like in real time or something as well. What would I have to do to manage that? Something very impressive. Something that I don't think any human on the planet is capable of. But I shouldn't say that, because there's some pretty crazy people that do some pretty crazy things. Okay, so right. Okay, I'm going to get on with this, and I might chat at the end for a few minutes. There was something that happened when I went into the town before to get some. It was just a small incident, but you know, I'll mention it later. Anyhow, let's get on with this. Okay, right. Yeah, actually, I do have a slight headache as well. This is no excuse or anything. I'm actually just want to relay how I'm feeling on the days and things. You know, there's no excuses or whatever. It's not too bad, but it's there. I don't often get headaches, but I've had some water and stuff. I don't know. I don't think it'll be a factor, but it's just you know, keep you informed. Okay, right. I'm gonna get the tunes on, and then we're just gonna get on with it and get it over with. Got stuff to do, my friends. Okay. Red eye die, knocked from its perch by unseen hands. Jupiter now approaches our lands, huge and relentless, that no eyes can miss, as it sails through the cosmos to grant us a kiss. The cogs have been set and the gears put in place. Now the time will tick forward until our embrace, as we're swallowed in one bite by the king in our skies, absorbed through the chaos of the giant red eye. And into its belly screaming we fly, as all of our scheming is winked out to die. Oh. Okay, there you go. You probably saw I was a bit annoyed there. You know, it's just, I was a bit frustrated because, again, I usually tap my phone, I mentioned to you, so that I don't lose the screen. And I kind of tapped it when I had my break. And I usually tap it on about 7 or 8 minutes, because I don't know how long the screen thing lasts. I need to set, to be honest, I should just set this so that it's up for longer. I know that's the solution. And then it went off. I was like on my last one, I was like, oh, I better hit that screen when I go there, and it was already blank. So I was trying to kind of, like you say, when I was having the few second rest, well, you saw I was trying to get the thing on. So that lost time, and getting the thing back up lost time. So again, I think, again, I can't put it under 11 because, you know, I want things to be completely true to how they are, but I'm pretty sure that, I mean, that's like 11:07:83. It took us probably 5 seconds longer to actually try and unlock the thing in the time it cost us, and then the 4 seconds off. So that would take it like a 10:58 or something. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to take it to 11:02. Which is a second under that. I think that's fair enough, because I think you obviously saw what I was up against there. Make it sound like a bad thing, but in the context of this, it was another frustration. I just keep on making these mistakes, and don't get us wrong, people might, you know, I don't want you to think I'm not overreacting on this. It's just because I should know better, so I'm frustrated with myself that I haven't learned the lessons. But I think in my head, let's say when I tapped it the first time, I was thinking, oh, will that last the full thing? And then again, it just slipped out my head. But okay, so I'm happy with that. I think again, I'm definitely underdoing myself by saying that's 11:02, because I felt as though, I felt like I was like, you know, I was like, okay, I can do this one. I was trying to not deliberately pace myself, but again, I was like, I think I went off decently fast. Then a few of the sets, I was like, because I was feeling my strength again wane a little bit, because obviously the faster you go around, then sorry, actually, I feel like I sound like I'm shouting here. I think my ears seem to be ringing a bit. I don't know what it is. So yeah, so obviously it's one of them, not counterintuitive, I guess it's intuitive maybe, but the faster you do this, then there'll be a knock-on effect as well. So I'm like, I went off decently. I was like, okay, when you've got the strength, then maybe the few in the middle try and do slightly more controlled, and then the last couple try and ramp it up. So that's been my strategy a bit. But I've still got a little bit in the, I feel like I've got a bit in the tank, but when you're actually going through it, it's really hard. It's hard to push yourself because it's unpleasant. You know what I mean? It's like I said, I enjoy the fact that I'm doing it and getting it over with. And partly enjoy, I don't know, do I enjoy doing it? I don't know. That's a hard one to actually, it's a hard one to answer, because it's unpleasant. So I guess that's maybe I should just leave it at that. Anyhow, okay, well, that's it for today on the workout thing. Again, I was, just for people who's doing I've mentioned this on a previous video, but I think I should mention it more often again. When you're doing your pull-ups, don't just put your arms out in front, go to the side, just because it'll open up your scapula. If you do it this way, you're going to cause problems. So always just observe how I do them here. Kind of just give it the old, give them cross the arms. I think I do that. I let them cross, and I just kind of use the momentum to go up. So yeah, and then you kind of more natural position. Okay, so yeah. Anyhow, that's the workout done. So if anyone who doesn't want to listen to me, then to lose. Yeah, but I was kind of walking in when I walked into town before. I had to go and get a balloon for me, hot air balloon. It's not a hot air balloon, it's a helium balloon, for my daughter's birthday today. She's out of her teens now. I've got no more teenage kids. I've got a 20 and 22-year-old. Whew. Oh my. Makes me talk like this. That's what I'm going to be having when I'm sucking back that helium. Yeah, baby. Sweet helium. Yeah, so I was walking into Willie, And there's like there's a car park there, there's a couple of traffic lights. There's like a small road, it's like from here to the door. But you can't, and cars come down to get out of the thing. And there was one car that was coming down. And I kind of went to look at the traffic lights because you can't see. I mean, you can hit the thing in the green, man, I'll show you, but literally it was just like, I was like, oh, okay, that's on red. And I walked straight away, and then the guy just honked his horn. It obviously maybe changed. But again, that's what I wanted to touch on. I'm going to be doing lots of these things about this in the future. But again, I've practiced a lot of meditation. I've slipped out of the habit a little bit. But I do want to regain that thing, and I feel like but I did it for many years, and it's stayed with us a bit. But it's like about reactivity and how we emotionally react. Nothing wrong with that, apart from some people don't know the off switch or whatever. But it's just we all replay scenarios in our head all the time. It's what we're monkey mind, I think it's called. You just like something happens, and then you do like 100 different iterations about all these things, and what you should have said, what you should have done, how they should have reacted, all that jazz anyhow. But meditation helps you to kind of cut through all that stuff. It still happens, but you can kind of allow it to wash you over, or you can take responsibility from these things rather than imparting on. And I like to actually try and go by the philosophy of trying to take full responsibility. It's something I never used to have. I used to blame everybody, and I still can't help but like, God, if they didn't do that, or if this didn't happen. I'm still tangled up in these things, but I like to think that almost for everything that's going on, there's a few people that go, take 100% responsibility for everything that goes on in your life. I get where they're coming from in a way, because then then you just like everything that happens. And I'm speaking about Tom Belu especially. He's by this, and he's like, if an asteroid comes down and kills my wife or something, is it my fault? And he's like, yes it is, because I should have checked out I should have been involved with the meteor people, whatever you call them, meteorologists, and I should have known that there's a possible shower thing coming in now, and I should have looked at whatever. Yeah, okay, you can go down that road, but all them permutations are like impossible. So it's fine just to say and take the responsibility. And I bet he can't help but again blaming things. But again, he might just be nipping in the bud and be pushing them away. And that's kind of what we do with the meditation things. But anyhow, back to the point. So I just like I say, I went like that, and I was just like, he was on the horn straight away, boom, like that, and I'm just like, I've been in them situations many times when I've been in the car. I'm watching, I can see what's going to happen, I can see when someone's going to pull out from the car, someone's going to walk in front of us, and I'm just like, I'm aware of it, I'm just like, it's cool, I'm going to slow down, let them, I just give them a hand thing, whatever, I'm like on the horn. Again, maybe in the past I felt like that, maybe I was just like, idiots, you should do this, and again, if you catch us on a particularly frustrated day, my mind might be heading down that road. But the point of it, if there is a point, of course there's a point to everything. Does it mean anything? I don't know. it's me just spewing some thoughts about things that everyone can relate to. So the point of it is like, does that guy, again, was he just having a particularly bad day? Did he sleep bad? Was he frustrated? Or you could quite clearly see what was happening. He probably saw me do that, he maybe knew what I was going to do. Again, I would have been like, I know what they're going to do, I'm just going to wait, and literally it's going to take us 2 seconds. I'm not a problem. In a way, it's their right of way, even though you can't just wander on roads like my right of way, But yeah, it's just like, again, if that's how this particular guy lives his life and everything, it's reactive. You can't wait to kind of, you're looking for things so you can berate people, or that you should have done this, or whatever. Is on a reactive state all the time. And I did react actually as well, because it was a little bit of I wasn't expecting it because I thought it was red, and then I was right in front of it, and he honked the horn, I was just like, then he'd give us a bit of the old whatever, and I was just like, and I just went, light's red, like that, again, and I should have been like, maybe I should have just been like, oh sorry, you don't even know what's going on there, because again, that's the expected scenario, how it's going to play out. But again, I was thinking about, again, as you go through, you're like, oh, what could I have done? And obviously, again, this is the 100% responsibility thing. I should have waited. I've waited there so many times. I've just waited until the cars have passed, because it's a bit awkward. But again, such a short distance, I'm like, the guy saw us doing this, whatever. It's like, I literally think it's 2 seconds to get in front of that. And yeah, so it's just, and again, I was playing through the scenarios, it actually, when I was walking home, I got caught up in it. I was like walking with the shop in there. I was just like trying to think of all these clever things I would say. I'm just like, you know, I was like, or you know, you just couldn't wait to hit the horn, could you? Wait, and then I was just, and then I went, yeah, okay, see you later, Horatio horn blower. And I was thinking, gosh, I'd said that. That was pretty cool. But I just laugh at myself. I mean, I'm not getting caught up in these things. I mean, you can't help when they come, but you can try and just quash them or let them roll over and fade away. You don't want to attach yourself and go into a frenzied state on things. And again, depending on the situation, you can get whipped up into one pretty quickly, especially, you know, if someone's flying down and you have to drag your kid out of the way or something. You know, I'm not saying, you know, you don't take responsibility for that, although in some respect, if your kid's on the road and you're there, maybe you should take responsibility. It's your kids. You've got to kind of like, yeah, in a way, can you blame the driver? Again, the driver should have been, again, this is just the whole thing I'm opening up. I'm rambling on, I wasn't meant to, I've got things to do, I don't know what I'm talking about, but it was just, the point was, is like, you know, how do you perceive things? Do you drive around? You know, I'm not judging here, but I'm saying maybe it's something to be aware of. Because I don't think it's a particularly great habit to have. You know, I think again we should be looking out for opportunities to have more compassion or help people, or not waiting to kind of either berate or put people down. And you can see people, you can spot someone who's about to cross the road. You can see that either not going, you just know they're going to walk out in front of you. You know, and you know, if you spot it, and it's good that you probably do, because once you wipe somebody out, you know, texting on your phone. So it's just, it's like, how do you take that? Because you know it's going to happen all the time. These things are going to happen a certain amount of times. People are going to come out, people are going to tailgate you. Again, do allow ourselves to get whipped up into a frenzy, or do we know that these things are going to happen? And do, you know, again, I'm not saying these things won't slightly spike, but, you know, we just need to maybe let them go, just know, and then just rise above it and be happier you know, in who, what, on things. Man, I didn't think, apologies for going on there. But these are things I think about, anyhow. And as I'm trying to figure out, again, who I am, who I want to be, and everything else. Okay, my friends. Until, something else I want to go and that I was wanting to say, but I'll save that till tomorrow. It's not a rant, by the way. It's a pretty cool thing, pretty cool. Okay, until tomorrow, my friends, I shall see you then. And we're going to get everything right. I'm going to be on it. It's going to be a proper kind of, proper time, a proper score. We're going to get under that 11 minutes. I'm feeling it. Okay, my friends, see you later. Bye now. Greetings, my friends. Thank you for watching whatever it was you just watched. I hope it's left you confused or excited or inspired or whatever emotions is running through your head right now. I appreciate it. But please hit the thumbs up and pass things on to your friends if you think they need to watch this. And if you'd like to look at any of my art or purchase any of my art, then please check out the links below for the website, Instagram, Facebook, and all that jazz. Take care. I shall see you soon. Thanks now. Bye.